ensuring that our trucks are always moving.
Make special provision for these vehicles to have a specific place for offloading to enhance turnaround time and also reduce on breakage. Thank you very much, and we look forward to working very closely as a team to make sure Nairobi works. Asante sana. We have our partners who have supplied these vehicles, Simba Corp. Your Excellency, allow me to welcome them to say something. Karibu.
His Excellency Governor Nairobi, Honorable Sakaja, Excellency Deputy Governor, Executive Committee of the Nairobi County, our Executive Chairman, Mr. Adil Popat, Karibuni, good morning. It's an extremely proud moment for us today, for Sierra. We're very excited. We're excited because, Governor, you actually found a local solution for your need. And when I say a local solution, I mean this solution, the trucks that we see here today are provided by Simba Corporation, 100% local organization. We're in business for the last 55 years in Kenya. And I say local because the trucks that you see here, known as Fuso 2523, these are 100% locally assembled vehicles here in Kenya at our plant in Mombasa called AVA. His Excellency, the President, was at our plant about 2 weeks ago, and we're very happy and we appreciate his efforts to come to the plant to see what can be locally assembled in this country. So, Your Excellency, you actually bought a locally assembled product from a local company. We are very proud to be associated with City County, especially because of your slogan,
Let's make Nairobi move. With our trucks, I can tell you and I can assure you, Governor, our trucks will make Nairobi move. These are the trucks that can work 24/7, and we're in partnership with you to make Nairobi clean. I must say that we've seen a big change in Nairobi in the last 1 year. Nairobi is much cleaner than it ever was, and I'm sure with what we see here today, Nairobi will be spotless. And we're very happy once again. And I would say that we are very proud of our after-sales service. It is not only the trucks that we sell. And when I say after-sales service, we'll make sure, it's our commitment, Governor, that we will make Nairobi move and ensuring that our trucks are always moving on the road. They will never be down. That is very important. And we look forward for more partnership with Nairobi County and provide the solutions that you need. Asante sana.
Yeah, Asante Simba Corporation. Let me now take this opportunity to welcome our Deputy Governor, Njoroge Mushiri.
Your Excellency, the Governor of Nairobi City County, Governor Sakaja, Speaker of the County Assembly, Majority Leader, CC members present, Chief Officers. This morning, it's a very important milestone in our leadership journey, coming practically on the anniversary of our first year of being in office. And as you've heard the Chief Officer, the County Secretary enumerate, we have a number of things that we can talk about as successes of our administration in the first year of service. And one of them is this whole subject of environmental management in the city. So today's exercise of launching additional tippers to manage waste is yet another manifestation of the successes of the implementation of our manifesto. And I wish to thank the governor for leading that very strongly to ensure that we have everything that we need to be able to deliver this for our residents in Nairobi. I think cleanliness is an extremely important aspect of the delivery of service in this county. And we know that a lot of our neighborhoods were in very, very difficult situations as far as the management of garbage and waste is concerned. And this effort goes on to ensure that we reduce the suffering of our residents who live in those places, and towards implementation of what we say is offering our people dignity in the way they live. When you live around garbage, when you live around rubbish, when you live around unclean environment, we cannot say that people are actually living in dignity. So it's an extremely important today that we are celebrating. And I would like to ask the people who are responsible for managing these units to ensure that they work and to ensure that they deliver on what we expect them to do, to ensure that they are in full capacity. We sometimes find some of our vehicles not in full operation because of small little issues. So I am happy to hear that the suppliers are ready to continue with the maintenance and service of these vehicles to ensure that they are always serving the people of Nairobi. And when we do that, I think we'll be able to deliver on our manifesto in a very firm way. So with those few remarks, I'd like to now ask you to join me in welcoming His Excellency the Governor to talk to us. Your Excellency.
Asante sana, DG, Right Honorable Speaker, Leader of Majority, CCs, Chief Officers, our partners from Simba Corporation, wananchi wa Nairobi, all the staff of the county government, good morning. God is good, and all the time, and that is nature. This is a very beautiful day. It might be chilly and cold, but it marks a milestone in what we're doing. All this work, what we did yesterday, what we're doing today, from here we're going to the stadia, Woodley and Joka Denge, all of this would not be possible without our good working relationship with the assembly, with the county assembly of Nairobi. And so we have the speaker and the leader of say a word before I continue. Leader karibu, alafu utapatia speaker.
Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Governor, my throat is not okay since I was in Lari sometimes. I was a guest there and it was very cold. All said and done, I am grateful that 1 year down the line, as you are aware that we celebrated yesterday our 1 year in office. And I'm happy Nairobi in a work. On the side of the county assembly, we assure you Nairobians and the governor that we will do all the best to make sure service comes first. Number one, service. Number two, service. Number three, service the people of Nairobi. I hope and believe Simba Court, as he has spoken, that there are enough spare parts, because that's where oversight comes in. Simba Court, as I'm speaking, Speaker is interfering with you. I am just saying, Simba Court, oversight comes in where we lose spare parts for these trucks to do what? To move. As you promised that they will be after service. We are happy and grateful. Your Excellency and Deputy Governor, proud that Nairobi in our work. Si kweli? Dam site ya Dandora, vile county secretary amesema, it must also do what? Work. So Ibrahim and the team challenge to your doorstep. We are proud, we are happy 1 year down the line. Nairobi na continue kufanya nini? Kuwork. Thank you so much, Honorable Speaker. Karibu.
Habari ya asubuhi. Umeamka salama? On behalf of the County Assembly of Nairobi and the residents of Nairobi, is to give you an assurance out of the wonderful work and out of our policies and good bills. We made a commitment that we are going to work for the Nairobi residents. And Nairobi being the face of Kenya, I think we can only realize this out of political sanity, Bwana Governor. And we have no choice but to make sure that we work as a team without political aspect of which party we serve. We have a responsibility as an administration. So we are going to do all that is necessary to make sure that there is sanity in the city. And this is brought in when we have got good understanding. Otherwise, I really appreciate the organization and the company for coming in to make sure that there is cleanliness in the city. Because out of the cleanliness, that is when now at least we can be assured of good health. Thank you. I do appreciate a lot. Thank you.
Asante sana. Let's appreciate the assembly again. Thank you. Flagging off this equipment and these vehicles is symbolic of what we stand for and what we have endeavored to do. Many of us remember Nairobi used to be known as the green city under the sun. Then it became the green city in the garbage, unfortunately. And we have committed to change that narrative. This is going to be the cleanest city in the continent of Africa based on what we intend to do. We know our president, who was supposed to be with us this morning, but I have seen him off at the airport. He has gone to Maputo. He's a climate champion for Africa. And I am the climate champion for the mayors and governors, being the vice chair of the London mayor in the C40 cities. We have said Nairobi will be the first net zero city in Africa. And we are keen to make sure that we implement that and make our city stand out. There are many people who are involved in this work. And there are many people who have been very concerned. And I want to speak to them. Number one, we have had casuals who have been working in the city for 2 years. And they're the ones who sweep every day. And I speak to them directly. Many of them did not qualify when the advertisement went out for support staff because of the minimum requirement, but we cannot let them go. I want to assure the casuals who've been working that we are going to continue working with you. We will work with the Assembly and the Public Service Board to create a special category for the CBD because we cannot let you go. Menisikia? Sindio? We will continue working with you. We appreciate what you've been doing. Number two, those who've been our drivers, especially those who had been NMS drivers. These vehicles, we're getting now around 60 machines, 60 vehicles, refuse compactors, tippers, all of those. Once the advertisement is out, which is coming out next week, you will have priority to come back and work for the people of Nairobi, even as we get additional drivers to come and support us. Because we acknowledge your sacrifice, you've worked under difficult circumstances. For me, I don't care how you got in, but you're in. So I must make sure to work pamoja. We will not discriminate anybody. We will not look down on anybody. We need each other as the family of Nairobi. I must add this. At the dam site, and I'm glad Omwenga is here and the entire team, we've been having challenges. I went there and visited the families there. We took them food. We have seen what is going on. I'm happy to report now that the new way bridge is being sorted out. The routes and the paths inside there, the congestion that the people of Dandora have been facing, because some of these trucks, they break down and they just, stay there with the garbage, and they've really been inconvenienced. I'm happy to note that that is going to be a thing of the past, and we're creating a special access for these county vehicles. County vehicles must be taken care of. And I want to ask the drivers and the staff that we have, please, ini mali ya umma, take care of what you've been given. This has been paid for by Nairobians, by taxpayers. Be responsible, and we'll hold each one of you accountable to any machinery and equipment that you have and that you're working with. We're also happy for the last decades, Wanapopat, Nairobi has been trying to do a waste to energy project in Dandora. It has never succeeded. We are just concluding in the next few days the waste to energy public-private partnership with China National Electric Company. They are going to produce 45 megawatts of electricity in Dandora. We are going to be the first to do it in this region to make sure that the garbage you collect, it is actually gold. There are countries that import garbage. They actually pay for garbage. And so as we commission, and I'm very happy we'll commission that plant very soon, once we finish with the negotiation, we're going to break ground. It will take 2.5 years to construct. We have said our young people must be involved in that construction, Our young people must get work there. Earlier there were plans to move it to Ruai, but we said it is not fair, Speaker. The people who've suffered are the people of Dandora. We even have respiratory wards only for the people of Dandora. So the people also who should be the first beneficiaries must be the people of Dandora when we create Dandora Power Company under Nairobi City County Government. As the Speaker said, all of this has been possible because of sober and strong leadership between the Assembly, the CECs, the Chief of MCAs. Our MCAs work across political divide. The troubles of Nairobi and the issues of Nairobi do not know tribe, do not know political party. There is no ODM pothole, there is no Azimio lack of water, there is no Kenya Kwanza hunger, there is no Kenya Kwanza poverty. It is the poverty of the people of Nairobi, the challenges of the people of Nairobi, and will be solved by the people of Nairobi. So once again, we want to tell those who are not happy, because there are many who are not happy with the peace. Nairobi has never been calm for a year, and they are trying to bring issues. They should look for other counties. We have committed that unity will be our marching anthem, and we stand firm. We will continue with that pattern, and in fact, we will take it a notch higher. So ile inawasinya wameze wembe na watafute mali ingine. Sisi tutakaa hapo, and I want to tell the staff of Nairobi County, do not be, let nobody try to intimidate you for the work you're doing. If your conscience is clear and you're doing the right thing, continue. We have increased the standard of integrity. We're the first county to go into e-procurement. We're the only county where all revenue streams are digitized in the country of Kenya. There is those who had been land grabbing before, those who had been selling hair before, not Nairobi City County. So we shall continue on that path. And I want to assure the people of Nairobi that we are keen to deliver, because we made promises, we made commitments, na bado tuko hapa, lazima Nairobi iwork. After this, we're going to groundbreak Woodley Stadium. Woodley Stadium, for the longest time, has been derelict. There have been projects around here, including the Joseph Kangete Social Hall, that have been derelict, that was started by the first governor. We are picking up all of these stall projects. All stall hospital projects across the county are being done. In all the 85 wards, as we speak, there are contractors on site. Every ward in Nairobi, we have given WDF 23 million shillings per ward, 27 million per ward. And on the 28th of August, 250,000 of our children will start eating in every part of the county. Lunch, kila siku. So if you're doing all of that, there is no space for theft. There's only space for delivery and for us to do it well. After that, we're going to groundbreak what is going to be the most iconic stadium in East and Central Africa, Joe Kadenge Stadium, formerly known as City Stadium, where greats have played. It is Joe Kadenge, but it is the home ground of Gor Mahia. So the people of Gor Mahia don't mind it's Joe Kadenge, who was FC Leopard, because that is where we did Mashemeji Derby. And the host of that stadium is none other than Jateso Makongeni and the leader of majority. That stadium I went to from the time I was a kid, when my dad was treasurer of AFC and then KFF, will restore it to a better standard than what it has ever been. Our city is on the path towards greatness. Let us remain united and let us remain focused. Asanteni sana na Mungu azidi kuwabariki. Simba Corp, we have much more to do together. Thank you, because we believe in build Kenya, buy Kenya. We will make sure we come with the speaker and the leadership to visit your plant in Mombasa and to see what else we can do. And even though it is in Mombasa, also the youth of Nairobi, who are your biggest client, can be employed there, you know, and we can bring them, because we are the biggest client. You can hand over the keys, and then we can flag off. I'll give it back to JB. Thank you.
Governor, ningeomba sasa Simba Colt wakukabidhi funguo ya magari. Waziri Gumo, Chief Officer, DG naye pia pale. Tusonge mbele kidogo. Nairobi lazima iwak. Mafuta haikosi. Madereva tunaenda kuflag off magari ili twende tufanye kazi ya kurembesha Nairobi. Haya, haya, wacha boss aingie hiyo gari ya katikati, tuone kama kweli gari iko sawa. Boss, the second vehicle. Dere, songa kando. Songa kando. Hizo gari zina honi. Madereva zina honi. Piga honi tusikie. Piga magari. Kama zina mafuta pia kanyaga resi. Gari la kwanza litakuwa linaendeshwa na gavana mwenyewe. Watu wetu wa fire, hilo gari likipita tuone. Gari mengine yangoje kwanza, linaendeshwa na gavana la pili. Haya, haya, na dereva ukikaa kwenye kiti ujue gavana alikaa kabla wewe. Endesha matatu hasa hizi zingine lazima aonyeshwe. Naona ya bibi. Adiji, naona uko sawa. Weka. Naye ndio huyo, tumpigie makofi DG wetu. Asante. Asante. Twende. Hapo sawa. Dere hapo sawa. Maji weka hapo. Sawa. Nitaomba dereva wote waingie kwenye magari. Alafu baada ya kuuza magari haya, tunaomba gavana atachukua bendera ya kaunti na Simba Group atachukua bendera yao. Utaniona. Haya, wale wako
hiyo gari ya mbele iende. Injini pia songe karibu. Haya, at the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Magereza twende. Makofi.
Ngoja kidogo. Kidogo tu.